Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we're doing a review of the Philips Fidelio F1s. So, these are an on-ear headphone as well, just like the last headphones I reviewed were the Cost Porter Pros, but these are closed back. And they're a beautiful closed back. Philips Fidelio. So, some of you might be familiar with some of their other headphones in the line. They have the Philips Fidelio X2s and X1s, which were probably the most popular. Also, the little bit smaller headphones, the L2 and L1, which were semi-open as opposed to fully open. Well, these are their ultra portable headphone, and these that I have here are actually not what you would find from a standard F1. These are actually slightly modified by me, and it's this headband piece, which I'll get to later when I get to comfort. So let's start with build quality. Well, let's start with the purpose of these headphones. These headphones, I believe, were brought about to compete with fashion cans, on-ear fashion cans, Beats HD, or Beats Solo HDs, Beats Solo 2s, things like that. I mean, you have some Beyerdynamics that are like that. You have some Sennheisers that are like that. These headphones do a good job of competing with the Beats, but they don't do a great job of competing with some of your Sennheisers and Beyerdynamics, especially if you're talking about like Sennheiser HD25s were some kind of portable, but maybe more for professional use. But the sound quality on those blow these out of the water. But the trick with these is when they first came out, they were retail somewhere around $200 or maybe even more or a little less. I can't remember exactly. But now you can pick these up regularly on Amazon and Newegg and websites like that for $40 or less or a little more. So why am I reviewing these? Why do I have some? And why did I go to the point of modifying them? Because they do a great job of competing with like Beats. And that was like my first headphone that kind of got me into this whole thing. I got the Solo HDs when I was younger, actually as a gift. And I thought they were so cool and so great when I first got them. And then you come to realize that there is so much out there in the headphone world that can demolish Beats and Bose for that matter. So what are these? Okay, so quality. The quality of headphones is amazing. They're so light, but they're so the ear cups are some kind of a metal. The headband is metal wrapped in like this pleather, and then you have the pleather, protein leather, whatever you want to call it, ear cups, which are really soft because they have a memory foam underneath them, and they kind of sit evenly on your ear because they're completely flat, not just the ring coming around. The adjustments are very solid, maybe a little inconsistent, but solid. And that's probably like the only plastic part on here. But there's metal in between it, and there's numbers that actually count where your adjustment is. So if you wanted to remember where that's at, you could always adjust to there. There's right and left indicators. The cord, bonus, just like Beats, you can disconnect easily, and it has a microphone built onto it, and it's about that's like 4 feet. And then it has a one button control that just pauses and plays on Android or Apple devices. So that's just a 3.5 going into one side of the headphone. Comfort, they were okay when I got them. So when I first got them, I realized that the cups were great, but the headband is kind of solid with not very much padding. The material is good, but there's not enough padding. So what I did was I got a I got an HD 600 headband replacement pad for somewhere around $14 on Amazon. And what I did was I took 3M double-sided tape and just kind of stuck it up in there. And when I stuck it up in there, it held very good. I tried other things like Velcro and maybe some rubber bands or something, but that doesn't look very good. This looks good because it blends in there. And now I have the perfect padding. And it actually helps them stay on too, because before when you would look up and down, these things would tend to want to like kind of swing back and forth. But now they sit perfect. And that headband just sits right up in the middle. And I was able to add that extra padding because these things extend quite a bit out. So if you have a big head and you're not going to use this extra headband piece that I like put in there, it would fit a really big head. For me, I don't have a huge head. I think I have like an average size head. And adding that headband piece in there was just fine size-wise. And the comfort is just... Now the comfort is A+. Like, it's a complete yes. Complete yes. Complete yes. You complete me. So, comfort, quality, good. Especially for, what, $40? What is it? What a pair of Beats cost nowadays? $150, $200 for these, like, portable types. And these, I think, have a lot more mature look. Especially if you're in an office setting or a college setting. And you want to make sure you look mature. You don't want to have something like bright purple or blue. I mean, I'm not a big one for those kind of colors. My Beats were like a darker blue, which was nice. But I like these equally. I still keep the Beats around because they have sentimental value, but these are great. I carry these to school. So sound. Here's where they don't really compete with some of those higher end models that cost like $200. They have soft bass, they have recessed mids, and they have the lower treble is there and not accentuated. The lower treble is just there. It kind of comes back up to that same level as like the bass kind of, and then it rolls off at the end. So almost like a Beats sound signature. So if you're trying to get that Beats type of sound, this is it. And I think it actually has a little bit more accurate bass. I think that would be the way to put it. But it has a Beats sound signature, so it's definitely V-shaped. So that doesn't sound too good, right? But where that kind of comes in as a positive is if you're listening to those more harsh recordings, like if you have Spotify that's not premium or something, or YouTube, and you're listening to like 128 kilobit streams of music, kilobit per second, something like that, then these aren't going to be harsh. So if you're listening to low quality music or low quality recordings, these are not going to be harsh, which is great. They're really easy to drive out of a cell phone. The cord's perfect for a cell phone, or a laptop or a tablet. So if you're looking for precision and you're looking for top-notch sound quality, these aren't for you. But if you're looking for a fashionable pair of cans for an affordable price that give you that Beats-like sound quality, then these are perfect. They're light. Did I mention that they fold up quite easily? They fold flat like this. And then the cord folds in, or not the cord, but the headphones fold in, so you get like this going on. And then they came with a carrying case and the cord, even with the headband mod that I did, and I'll include in the description below where you could get the headband and 3M tape, double-sided sticky tape. You can get strips, rolls from like Home Depot or Lowe's or Ace Hardware, wherever you want to go. But this is the case. It's like a suede, and it fits, and it's flat, and I just throw these in my backpack in the smallest pocket, and it fits perfect. So yeah, Beats competitor, Beats beater, especially if you're just looking for a fashionable pair of cans, and you don't have to add that headband piece. I just wanted to wear these for like 3-4 hours at a time, and that was when that headband, the harder headband, the original headband, got a little sore. So I added this, and you know what? This is actually easily removable. I could keep going, but I don't really want to take it off. So if you wanted to take it off and put it on, I guess you could. You just stick it back on there, and when you go to extend the headphones to put it on, it does make a little bit of like a tape coming unstuck noise, but it stays on there very well, very, very well. So yeah, I'll put a link in the description below where you can get these from Amazon. I'll put a link in the description below where you can get that headband, head pad replacement. That's from the Sennheiser HD600s. And I'll put a link to my website. I don't have anything up on the website content-wise yet, but that will be coming in the next month for sure. I am your headphone guy. Peace out.